Alright then, just taking a quick look at Verasity on our daily time frame here for another daily update on the channel. As we can see, the wider crypto market picking up over the past few days. If we look across all of our assets, looking like a lot of things are picking up, as you can see. Solana, Chainlink, Dogecoin, yada yada yada, pretty much every... Oh, what was that? Avalanche here, having a little break out of its range finally. We are getting a little bit of movement in the altcoin space, guys. Obviously Verasity here, it's going to take a while for the capital to trickle down towards these smaller caps. Obviously the ones I was just mentioning there are pretty much all large caps. Verasity being around, what is it, 20 or 30 million dollar market cap or something at this point, is considered a small cap, and it's probably going to take a little bit of a while for the nice impulse that we are seeing for altcoins to trickle down to it. As you can see, recently we have been putting in basically a bit of a range here, apart from these big manipulation deviations outside of it, but essentially chopping sideways below this bear market range low. As you can see, got my Fibonacci pulled from the all-time high, which I've somehow moved it off of yet again. The all-time high down to this manipulation candle low, which I've drawn in myself because KuCoin isn't reflecting this on the actual chart. If you go on KuCoin, you will see there's a huge manipulation candle for Verasity like this, but you can see at this point we've got a ton of liquidity above this bear market resistance here that definitely could get swept as well. Overall, if I'm thinking if this is more likely to go up or down, I'm thinking this is far more likely to be going up at this point. The Trump pump, the tariff dump, the huge manipulation that we saw in May, we've been chopping sideways for a while here, and I do think altcoins are about to wake up. Obviously, if altcoins do wake up and get a bounce, Verasity is probably going to follow suit, and we've got a lot of liquidity above at this point. Not that much liquidity below, to be honest. You can see we've got this very, very nice area of structure here that we've come down into, back tested, started bouncing at, and we came down, tapped into this 1/10 of a cent level for Verasity a few times here and bounced. Overall, I think we're probably going to be coiling up for some upside, and the whole of the rest of the altcoin space, in my opinion, looking like it's going to be moving up. You can see a lot of cryptos across the market showing signs of life at the minute, with some green days ahead of them. And I think if we do get some good movement to the upside, we could see Ethereum breaking to new all-time highs and the altcoin basket, which could trigger some nice movement for all of our cryptos and not just large caps, but Verasity here as well. Obviously very low volume and very boring at the minute, but you've seen before these things can pick up pretty quickly, as you can see here. And right now still just above this 1/10 of a cent level. You could easily see this getting back up towards 1 or 2 cents in this year, in my opinion, if we can start ripping through some of this liquidity resistance. We've got lots and lots of stop losses above us at this point, guys, remember, which means that we could potentially, with some help from the rest of the market, rip through some of these stop losses back to the upside and get a nice acceleration back up through some of these levels. I think we'll very much, at the least, come back up to this previous swing high here in the short term. But I think we could reasonably start ripping through some of these levels if we get some good momentum finally for altcoins. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment, and get some free money in the description below.